If you landed on this video is going to be for you. 10th house, your career, your money, your prosperity, that divine feminine energy is about to blow up. Let's tap in and tune in. No filter, no fluff. Straight truth with the T. And we're going to be, the cards already popping, but I'm going to put this back. First card I see is the Temperance, okay? So in this place where, hey, I've been looking for peace. And when is peace coming? This is going to be the video. So rush, everything is going to work out. The first card come out is the Empress. I will not feminine energy, baby. I don't chase. I attract. Two of Wands of oppositions, a lot of, you know, ups and downs, a lot of highs and lows right now during this time. And I feel like the Empress, you've been taking that love that you used to give to other people, and you've been currently pouring this love into yourself. Kudos for you. I'm so glad to see that. So we got the financial constraint, you know, this is you know, being in this place where, baby, things are empty. It's barren, like nothing's been growing. And because you are this goddess energy and you're coming out in reverse, I feel like that this is where, you know, now you have to expand. You have to go to this place where you'll be able to eat. Maybe the circle of friends or people you've been around that just haven't been good for you, 7-7. But I see, you know, you needing to, you know, get to this place where you can find some peace, where you can eat. Spiritually eat, physically eat, emotionally eat, you know, because I feel like you've been starved, or somebody's been depriving you of what you really need, because there's nothing here but cobwebs. Cobwebs is toxic energy, toxic people, toxic friends. It's going away, you know, and that's what I like to see with the Queen of Cups. Maybe you, in the past, you drew or you attracted people who you gave love to but never given love back. Yeah, so maybe you've been dealing with someone who was a player, Mr. Lover, you know, so this is where you had to be brave, and you're being brave during this time. The universe is asking you to be brave as you move forward. Now, this is riding on a horse. Horses are as you move forward. Now, this is riding on a horse. Horses are really really fast, and I do believe that the Chinese zodiac this year is the year of the horse. So if that resonates with you, or you know about Chinese zodiac, maybe that's something too that you can relate to, because this is the Knight of Wands. Somebody coming in to maybe, you know, take you to another level, or maybe you're going somewhere where you're going to another level here, okay? You know, you're no longer looking through illusions or looking through this rose-colored glass no more. You're starting to look at things. You guys are being brave enough to maybe move away or make more loving decisions, because where you were at, you're realizing maybe you can't eat. You can't eat there. The next card comes out, yeah, with the Ace of Cups. I can't make it up, y'all, baby. Look at that new love. Somebody gonna be laid up with a boo. Somebody about to be laid up with a boo thing. I can show you this one. So this is new love. And maybe you having to, you know, move away from a place where you wasn't getting substance. I saw 7-Eleven on my clock. And I've been seeing 7-Eleven all day. The 7s are all around. I'm telling you, the 7s are around and the 11s around. 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven. I'm telling y'all how I know, because life is out of balance. So that's why I feel like you're moving. So if your love is out of balance, your money's out of balance, your relationship's out of balance. If something is out of balance, you're being moved, or you're being pushed to a new level. And I just felt a shift, okay? When I began to feel like I needed to try to pipe down a little bit, I felt a shift. So maybe this shift is for y'all. I told you I felt a shift at the bottom of the deck. It's a turning point. This is you walking away, you know, getting out of the forest and getting to this place where it's green. Because in the forest, it's dark, it's cold, it's wet, it's damp. But we're going to this place that you see green pastures. So, yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death? You know, the deception here. They go to 7. So you're getting out, and 7 again. So they've got another 7. Y'all see the 7 again. You know, so you're getting out of this place where I feel like you are moving forward. And the universe is actually supporting you, because they respect what you do with the King of Pentacles here. You're here. But you are moving on to this new love, out of this place of deception. Maybe you finally saw the wolves dressed in sheep clothing, and he was like, hey, baby, that is not even for me, okay? That ain't even for me. That ain't for them. This ain't for nobody, because we see it now. And now that you see it, you know, like people coming in trying to, you know, be something that they said they was and they're not. Or people coming in and say they want something serious but don't want nothing serious. All the fake promises, all the fake offers, like all of that is going away. And I'm so glad that it is going away. You're no longer standing or keeping yourself in this place where you're going to allow this past energy or this past person to keep you stuck, because she's walking away from the past, okay? All childhood memories, all nostalgia. Like if it does not feed her or if it does not give her balance, Spirit says, and as she go, Empress energy coming out again. So I feel like, your yin and your yang is here, the darkness and the light. Coming out of the darkness into the light is what I see here. So I'm really glad to see this for the collect that you guys are coming out. You're coming out of this place where you're constricted. You got karma here. I told you that's the yin and the yang, but that's the universe is finally balancing this out. This is justice. So you're moving on where you're going to be, like things are going to be justified for you. You're being refreshed. And look, your money is being refreshed. So this is also too, if you had some money blocks or something that was stopping you, I see this is money blocks being lifted, things being taken away from you because you finally are blossoming from this lotus flower where you are, maybe had to get it out the mud, but now you are, coming alive. One did not really see your work, but this is almost like, well, not almost, this is a total rebirth here, okay? And you're this little bird or this little baby that was in the nest, and the divine is opening you up and pushing you out the nest. So you're being pushed out the nest. Why can't I get my words out? Maybe somebody had a throat chakra block. So a lot of you, maybe, your intuition was blocked, but the inner disconnects that you've had or a sense of living in the dark is hard to know your purpose and your truth right now. But they can feel very distant to you. Maybe you going somewhere you don't know where you're going. And the universe is saying, hey, look, it's time for you to trust this process, trust the path, trust where you're being led to. But this message of dissatisfaction is where your inner life is concerned. That's what we talked about today, life constraints. You're not happy where you're at, so you're expanding, and the universe knows it. So they're moving you on to possible places that are going to give you more happiness. However, it is possible that extreme worry and discontent have been the obstacle that you have created. So these obstacles are something that's been maybe created within you. And the reason that the universe is pushing you and moving you away is so you can get back into your inner peace, feng shui within self. And then you'll be able to unlock the mysteries that you seek, the wisdom, your intuition. And this is time for you to get out of your own way during this time and release the fear that's been blocking you, the truth, to your blessings and the blessings that are supposed to be sent to you. But your internal blessing is you. That's your gift, your intuition, and your soul and your higher self knows what is best for you. And so you need to allow yourself to be in this stillness right now. Don't get upset because things haven't moved or it's not progressing the way that you think it should. Amazing, which is great, which is something that we all have been hoping and wishing for. So, with that being said, I feel like this has a lot to do with self, and self is opening up doors to new love and new possibilities. That's what I see. All right, Spirit Places, thank you. Show me a sacred. I'm about to close this out. So you got, embracing with enthusiasm, baby. This is like, let's shout to the heavens for sure that the gates are finally opening up, and because, look, the blockage was real. I don't know about y'all, but baby, the block was hot, okay? The block was hot. Follow the path of the sacred one. Listen to the peacock, baby. You better let your ego go, let your pride go. Swallow your pride right now. And I feel like Spirit had to humble you so you can finally see, and be more appreciative. Like now, Spirit breaking you down to your knees. Now I see. Thank you. Okay, this is the wondrous universe. Now you see the beauty that's within you. Taking this beauty walk, baby. What I said, strut your stuff, strut yourself. Because you've been fogged in. But Spirit has been taking things slow, and just go with the flow right now is what I'm seeing. Go with the flow. And I can't make it up, baby. I said in the flow. Go with the flow. This is what you need to do right now. This chapter is closed, Spirit says. And yeah, it's good. It's good for Blue to be back. The career's about to get better, okay? In the next card, sadness. So the sadness that you feel is going to fade away, but maybe you needed to set boundaries with people. Back. Peace out. 8 time down. Ashe.